And we are live. Hello. Welcome. Oh, sorry. I should say hi.
Hi,
Hi, because.
Lindsay and me, the first time alive.
And my son just came downstairs.
Roly, roly, roly.
Yeah, so today we're having this live hangout, which we've been looking forward to for quite a while. Manny and I met each other through the Flat Earth British community. For those of you who aren't familiar with it, it's definitely the best place to hang out on YouTube, the best channel, the best community of people, and lots of wonderful, caring, kind, curious people who are not afraid to question their reality and question the narrative that has been spoon-fed to us since childhood. So yeah, it's a wonderful community, and that's the most important thing that we can do right now is get that connection with one another. Because once you start to peel back the layers of deception that have poisoned mankind for generations, you can't go it alone because it'll do your head in. It'll make you go slowly insane. And here's my son climbing on me.
Hey, wait, wait.
Okay. Manny, did you just post the link?
Yeah, I posted
Okay.
the link in our FVP chat,
Okay.
so you can find it and test it.
Okay, so
But
I'm going to send this out. I'm sure. Oh, yeah, I
yeah,
guess I should. Oh, yeah.
hey, roly, flat
No,
down.
Manny, you just sent. Yeah, you put the link to my channel, not the link to the stream.
To your channel. Wait a second. I also sent it to you in Facebook, Lindsay. But I also will share it out in WhatsApp.
Here we go. To anyone who may be out there or watching this in the future, please have patience and mercy on us because we are both quite new to this. So
Yeah.
okay, one moment. No, 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 no.
No, no. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. No,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, is that
No, yeah.
Does the link work?
No.
It just asks.
Yeah.
That is the link to the StreamYard, but it's not the link to
Okay.
YouTube.
Okay. I have seen it.
Who are you?
Ah, fuck.
Who are you?
Yeah, this is why we see people like Martin
Hey,
Liedke.
we have one guest in our chat. Jess Palmer.
Jess Palmer, welcome.
Yeah, look.
Oh, Jess Palmer. Hiya. And that's hello, good to see you.
Yeah.
Can you see the? Okay, so you can see the chat. Oh, it's okay. But I can't say anything in the chat. I think only you can, Manny.
Yeah, maybe.
So
it's the first time we go live, so it's for us.
Yeah.
Also new.
Okay, so would you like to
I check it again. If
yeah, when I open that link that you sent me, it's just like a StreamYard link. It's like, would you like to use Streamline? So I can fill some space. So unless you want to start with the trailer now.
Do this.
Okay.
You can also share the trailer. You can screen sharing. Lindsay.
Okay.
Try it.
Sure, I'll do it. I will learn in real time.
Yeah.
Hibbler Productions. Yeah, the pros who have been doing this forever, they make it look very, very easy, but I can tell you that
it's
it is
not so
not.
easy.
It's not so easy. But that's okay. We're learning. Okay, so I've got the link. Now I just got to go to I gotta go to share. Share screen?
Now I have a link.
Oh, now you do. Okay. Okay,
wait.
we're gonna check out.
Yeah. I have a link. I send it in our WhatsApp group. I will send it to you in Facebook and in our FVP chat. Let's see if someone will join us.
Ooh, we've got mad about a shake.
Yeah, so.
I think I can guess what your scream name is referring to. People are mad that we're telling them that their precious ball.
Hey, we got an applause.
No, that's not an applause. We haven't earned that. Okay. My little boy thinks this is hilarious.
Yeah.
People get
Hey, Rolly.
I can't.
Lindsay, I will turn off the trailer for
Yes,
the
do
next
that.
level. Yeah.
Do that because I can't share screen. It's
Yeah.
not letting me.
Yeah.
All I'm offering is the truth.
Whether you choose to see it or not,
the truth is always in plain sight.
Water always finds and maintains its own level.
No matter what you were told,
the reality is
the Earth is not a spinning and orbiting
magical globe.
You've been brainwashed to believe in a corrupt system
that steals your mind and money in the process.
A small group of people entertain you
with CGI,
actors,
and green screen.
You can believe we are traveling at ridiculous speeds.
That's your choice.
The truth is, we are absolutely motionless.
This spring, take a step back from the fairy tales and a step forward into
Houston, we have a problem.
The next level.
Exciting stuff.
Wait. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
So if you guys haven't yet seen Level, we highly recommend it. It's great for sharing the truth with family, friends, anyone who you think might be ready to question things, and maybe even if they're not yet ready, maybe it could trigger something. And Level 2, it's coming out Flat Earth Day, which is April 22nd, was it?
22nd, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's got the best.
Yeah, and Schauberger is really the best filmmaker.
I think so, too. I think he has a really good eye for finding those little giveaways that really point to the deception that most people miss, obviously, because they're all still falling for it. Oh, we've got the Tartarian meltdown. Hello.
Hey, how cool is that?
Yay. No globe. He's right. He's right.
That's cool.
So where do you want to go from here, Manny? I've got memes and more memes, and that's about it.
Yeah, sure. It's them. You will show something.
Okay, I should probably figure out if this is actually going to
Yeah.
let me do this, because I tried it just a moment ago and it didn't let me.
I think it will let you.
Okay. Let's
Maybe-
try.
Maybe I have to click something, but
So when I click share, does it share screen? Okay. Share screen. Aha. So here, share system audio. Yeah, so the problem is when I hit share screen, the button that says share is not an option for me to click. Shit.
yesterday it works.
Damn it, Manny. What's that, Roland?
Chips.
Chips?
No, chip.
No, don't worry about it. Oh, poor Tartarian meltdown.
Chips.
He's trying to be supportive.
Chips.
Ah, shit.
Shit.
Chips.
I don't know, Lindsay, but it's obvious. Damn. Maybe, maybe we will find.
This is
we will
brutal,
find
man.
it out.
Yeah, guys, we've been struggling through technical difficulties for like an hour. We were like, yeah, let's go live and have like a nice chill time, sharing some truth and stuff, and it'll be really chill and really cool because we tested everything yesterday, and then today everything is completely effed majorly.
Yeah.
So, but I do have this fancy microphone.
Looks really, really cool.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Yeah.
Of course, it does shit all for me right now because I can't share screen for some mysterious reason.
Yeah. And I need a new headset because this is an old one.
Honey, Mom.
See, we're learning.
And
And then I've got this jabroni here in the background.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Lindsay,
how about
what
the
we
Viktor
will show
Schauberger
them?
video?
Yeah, that's a great one. I hope I will find it, but I think I will find it.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Yeah. I got it. Just, I have to remove our microphones.
Now you've seen this thing many times, but we're going to take a much closer look at it today. What this is an air turbine starter for a jet engine. This jet engine. And there we go, our starter's attached, the airline is hooked up, start cart's in position, and Mr. Bill is warming up the fuel system to get a little bit of light rain just before we run this engine.
Fuelless engines. The energy in air, Bob Thiel's compressed air engine. Bob Thiel's design is a compressed air operated engine and compressor where the operation of the engine keeps resupplying the compressed air tank. Scott Robertson's compressor system. Bob Thiel's system could do with some further explanation, so here's an idea from Scott Robertson. What you need to understand very clearly is that this is an exponential power engine. The output power is proportional to the square of the rotation speed. So double the revolution speed and you quadruple the output power. Also, the output power is proportional to the square of the rotor diameter. So double the diameter and that quadruples the output power. So if you double the rotor cylinder diameter and double the rotation speed, the output power goes by a factor of 16.
We have the engine manufacturers themselves saying that 90% of the thrust comes from the compressed bypass air and not from the combustion chamber. That's not me saying that. It's the people who design and make these jet engines. So it must be true, right? Yes and no. Let's get into it. To make sense of all this, we have to embrace the idea of the ether. The ether was a totally accepted element in the past. Before Einstein and his wife concocted the widely acclaimed relativity theories, everyone, including all of the scientists, knew the existence of the ether. In one fell swoop, Einstein got rid of the ether and everybody else followed suit. The age-old technologies used in the design of these aircraft and engines also utilize the properties of the ether. That's the bit they're not telling us. To do so would fly in the face of contemporary scientific thinking, and they would be forced to recognize the existence of this hugely important element. If you visit Viktor Schauberger's Ripley's Believe It or Not page, you will find it sadly lacking in important information. This man was a master at decoding the secrets of nature, a prolific writer and far ahead of his time. Yet the mainstream scientists chose to ignore his work and label him a nutcase. Just this fact should throw up a plethora of red flags with people. This man dedicated his whole life to the study of nature, and he came up with some truly fascinating stuff. Levitation, propulsion through the ether, and implosion technology, to name just a few. Let's start with implosion technology to show you that he wasn't just making this stuff up. As you will see in this clip, the gas that she's holding would normally be enough to blow a gaping great hole in her hand, but it doesn't. That's because it implodes rather than explodes. The force goes inwards rather than outwards. Implosion technology.
In 3, 2, 1. Okay?
You could judge by the loudness of the implosion that there was a great deal of energy created. enough to seriously injure her, but apart from being slightly shaken up, she seems fine. Viktor's main body of work was with water, but he postulated and demonstrated that this technology works just as well in other mediums, one of them being air, or the ether. Air is our medium, water is for the fish, but the two are intrinsically locked together because both mediums behave the same way when coerced. These patterns and properties are used throughout nature in the environment, in trees and shrubs, in flowers, and in animals. Basically, the whole of nature conforms to these rules, and Viktor figured it out. As I showed earlier, Viktor confirms that using the vortex idea on an aircraft, it will literally suck its way through the ether rather than thrusting against the air molecules.
Schauberger's central approach here was the principle of matter transformation. The elements of the air, particulate matter, and gases are converted in this repulsator. One part escapes through the ring rotator. And the radiation energy, Schauberger talks about synthesis electricity, is emitted through the central axis. The repulsion creates a biological vacuum along the axis in front of it, into which the aeroplane is sucked.
The relatively small amount of fuel on board is used for takeoff, landing, and taxiing. It's also used for the APU. The APU is the auxiliary power unit that's situated at the back end of most commercial aircraft. This is a small jet engine configured as a compressed air generator to feed the main engines at startup and during cruise mode, amongst other functions. Military aircraft like fighter jets use a lot more fuel than commercial aircraft. They need the extra power and thrust that combustible fuel gives. In cruise mode, a commercial airliner does not need the extra power as its forward motion is sufficient to suck enough air into the engine. Just a little observation here. The engines are designed to sit forward of the wings on pylons. From an engineering standpoint, it would be much easier to place them directly under the wings. As most people think, the jet engine spews out masses of superheated exhaust gas. If this was the case, then why would they put the exhaust directly under the wing where all the supposed fuel is stored? Next time you look at an aircraft, try and find the scorch marks under the wings from all of the super hot gases. You won't find any. The small amount of hot gas being ejected from the combustion chamber is surrounded by cooler, compressed air. Don't you think that these people should be in hospital with nasty burns from the super hot gases? Before we leave Viktor number 1, let's look at his vortex principles at work in real time. If you think his principles are just theories, then feast your eyes on this. Like the jet engine, the Garuda San Giovanni route needs a small force to start it, but then impels itself infinitely using the medium around it, in this case, water. Despite the downward force of this water, the route impels itself even vertically, just as the jet engine does through the medium of ether. There is much more to talk about with Viktor Schauberger's vortex principles and how the aircraft manufacturers utilize the natural forces of nature to assist flight, but I don't want this video to be too long. Again, check out Viktor's work for yourselves and you'll see the connections. Time for Viktor number 2. Viktor Grebennikov is lesser known than Schauberger, but his research and experimentation is just as extensive and important. It also derives its reasoning from nature.
It's a man named Grebennikov from Russia. Grebennikov was kind of a non-conventional scientist. He was an entomologist, did a lot of work with bugs, entomology. And his favorite thing was to go out into the steppes of Russia and into the various outer hinterlands and camp out in the summers and study his favorite subject.
This might look like a radio-controlled bee, but it's actually a bee with a little radar transponder on it, which means that we can track this bee as it flies around the field.
And these little guys can carry 90% of their body weight in pollen, so it won't affect the way it flies.
First of all, the bees are flying much faster than predicted, an incredible 30 miles an hour, even when fully laden. The next surprise is where the bees go. They almost always overfly potentially decent food. And once they've found their patch, they then repeatedly shuttle to and from it. And this is the really clever bit. In spite of 30-mile-an-hour crosswinds, whether out or back, they all fly in dead straight lines.
A bumblebee can't fly aerodynamically. Yeah. And he's right. And I said, well, what did bumblebees do? And they said, well, they levitate. And I said, well, how's that? And he says, come on, I'll show you. And he showed me, he wrote a book, incidentally. I don't know if it's still in print. It's in the Library of Congress. The book is called Tomorrow's Energy Need Not Be Fuel. And in that book, he gave reference to what I'm talking about, that that of levitation, that the bumblebee, when he starts to beat his wings, when he starts to flap his wings, there's a little cavity, a hollow cavity next to the larynx inside his system that's hollow. And when he beats his wings, he starts to resonate this energy, and it goes back and forth, just similar to a guitar strumming on one side of the room and hitting the same chord on the other side of the room, or somebody hitting a high C and breaking a crystal. It's the same thing, it's resonance. And he said, what they do, they resonate. And when they resonate, they eventually reach the resonance of the field around them. And he explained it this way to me, that the earth was, of course, spinning, but it was operating on a frequency of 8.5 hertz per second or so forth. And he says, once this bumblebee hits that resonant frequency of its surroundings, it becomes a free agent. It creates a magnetic bubble around itself, and it can go anywhere it wants. And I said, well, that's not in any of the science books. He said, I know. You probably never see it there either, but that's what happens. They'll discover it someday and bring it out, but it's just we have a conventional way of doing things, and then we have a natural way of doing things, and they're totally different. They're diametrically opposed.
The important point here is the bees. As you've heard, the bumblebee shouldn't really be able to fly. Those wings are way too small to lift that chubby little body off the ground. In fact, it's a bit of a conundrum also for the mainstream scientists. They can travel in perfectly straight lines for long distances without any deviation, even during a howling crosswind. Because of the resonant frequencies produced by the vibration of their wings, they create a bubble in the ether, protecting them from any outside interference. So levitation by sound waves is a real-world effect. Do you want more proof?
That the bug wings themselves were creating an anti-gravity phenomena under certain conditions.
These technologies are known and used in modern-day aircraft manufacture. The vortexes being produced are helping the lift properties of the aircraft. This is why the engines are forward of the wings. If they were underneath the wings, then the vortex wouldn't do its job. It has to flow over and not under the wing. Next time you fly, try to listen to the hum of the engines. It changes pitch when going into and out of cruise mode. Just pure speculation here, but there are large cavities in the wings, which are tested with compressed air and not liquids, by the way, and the engines produce a distinct hum, just like the bees do. As per usual, it's us, the consumer, who's losing out, while these huge companies are reaping the financial benefits.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're back.
So here we are back. It's our first time, and we have the little Rolly in the background, but I love him. He's a good boy. I
He's
will
doing
show
baby
you.
stuff.
Hi,
Yeah, hi Rolly.
Mommy. Hi, Mommy.
I want to talk a little bit about Viktor Schauberger. There is a very good book from him. The book's name is Living Energies. Viktor Schauberger was born in Holzschlag 2 in Upper Austria, in Oberösterreich, and I already talked to his grandson 2 times. Lindsay, I have a little bit echo. Maybe it's from the iPhone. I don't know.
Oh, sorry.
No problem. And Viktor built the Luftturbine, and the first airplane, the first jet aircraft from Henkel was also powered with Viktor jet engines. So this is all true, yeah. And the cool thing is, Viktor also built stealth technology. Yeah, hi Rolly. Flat thumbs, brother. Can you give me a flat thumbs? Yeah, Rolly, you're a good one. Viktor also built the stealth technology for all the new stealth bomber. And the cool thing is, look here, Lindsay, flat fish.
What?
Can you see it?
No, I can't see
flat.
it.
Wait a second, I will share the screen. Wait. So let's do it. Can you wait a second, Lindsay? That was my. This is Viktor. Yeah, Viktor was born in Holzschlag 2 in Upper Austria, and it's not so far. I was there.
Mom.
And Viktor built the Luftturbine, and this book is really cool. Here's the first jet airplane from Henkel, which also was powered with Viktor's Luftturbine. And Viktor also built the stealth technology. And here you can see it, Lindsay. Stealth bomber and flatfish. So Viktor was
oh yeah, so he took his
nature,
inspiration from nature.
Yeah, nature researcher, and this is really cool. You can see it here.
Yeah, so he rejected the idea. Sorry, he rejected the idea of the propeller because it doesn't exist in such a way anywhere in nature, right? That's what he was most passionate about, was taking it from nature.
Everything from nature, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you also have the book Senseless Toil, and you will find some good information in it.
Yeah, and for some reason they don't teach about this in schools, but they do go on and on and on about the Wright brothers ad nauseum until we're all sick of hearing about them with their propeller plane.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's true, yeah. And I will show the watchers of our stream the Luftturbine when it will be started. And this is really cool, because here you can see free energy is possible. So I will remove our microphones for 1 minute, Lindsay. So this is how a jet engine works. And the cool thing is, I also saved the original link from the video. And when you click on it, it's offline. I saved the whole video, and maybe I will give it to Schauberger and we will find out what's going on. But something is not really nice, yeah. And yeah, so let's try to bring your emails in. Wait a second.
Can I try one more time to try and share from my end?
Yeah,
I've been
sure.
getting some behind the scenes technical support. Ay. Okay.
Yeah.
Boop, boop, boop. Just one try.
Yeah, do it.
Oh wow. Okay.
Can you
okay.
see it? You can see us. Yeah.
Hang on. So can you see now? No.
Yeah.
You can see my screen?
Yeah. Do it.
Okay. Cool.
Coolio. Martin,
Coolio.
would say Coolio.
Okay, flat earth memes. Okay, I was going to be all like nice and organized and put these in some sort of order, but I didn't have time. So if we examine a true picture of the distant horizon or the thing itself, we shall find it coincides exactly with a perfectly straight and level line. There could be nothing of that kind on a globe. And we find it to be the case all over Earth. It is a proof that the Earth is not a globe. If you are not familiar with 100 Proofs That the Earth is Not a Globe by W.M. Carpenter, check it out. These are all over the place, but
Lindsay, I cannot see anything.
what?
The monitor is wet.
White.
I don't know.
Oh. Wait a second.
Yeah.
Wait a second. I know what to do. I have to give it permission. Oh, I have to give it permission for. Oh, maybe I'll just do it from my email then. That should work.
Okay. I have to bring it. No, maybe. Wait.
Can you see my shit right now?
Can you see it, Lindsay, or not?
Oh, you've got it. Okay.
Can you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I scroll down and you.
Oh, okay. I'll narrate.
If your comment.
Okay. Yeah, it always kind of ticks me off when people say that you can see ships disappearing over the horizon, going farther away from you, but there's complete horizontality, in either direction, left and right. You can't have it both. Yeah, you can't have it both ways. Sure, go down. Trying to figure out how C is spherical after arguing that it is. Which one is it? And we'll get to one down a bit, which of course shows that things do not disappear over the horizon. They just appear to dip down due to perspective. Go ahead. Every night of the year, Polaris can be observed through a hole in the Georgia Guidestones.
Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice one.
Yeah, convenient.
Yeah.
So to people saying that GPS positioning is impossible on a flat Earth, or it's only, sorry, what am I saying? It's possible on a globe through triangulation of at least 3 satellites. While there are plenty of technologies at their disposal to provide GPS positioning that would work just as well on flat Earth model.
And then the balloons.
Yeah, the balloons, and you find their dead balloon bodies littered all over our realm.
And when you really
You
do
fall
a
out.
research, NASA buys the most of helium
Yes.
in the world.
And then
Undersea cables.
yeah. Here, Manny, why don't you just narrate these, because
Yeah.
here you haven't seen all of. I'm sure you've seen these, but it's
Yeah,
more fun.
sure. But yeah, the fun is when satellites are real, why does the shark eating our undersea cables? Here it is.
Yeah, Sataloons.
Yeah. The fake station.
Yeah, that looks a bit fishy to me, Manny. I don't know. Does that look fishy to you?
It's really fishy. I think this is, yeah, it's all CGI.
Bullshit.
Bullshit, yeah. Yeah, this is a good one for you.
Yeah. So the official images just happen to be completely different from every so-called,
continent.
yes. Oh, is that a little bit of Africa just chilling right there?
Yeah, and look, the water changed the color.
It's amazing. It does that different times of year, I guess. It just, yeah, and every organization from different countries that's completely off, even different artistic styles, they vary so widely.
Yeah, and all governments believe NASA. That's the greatest lie of all. This is a good one, Lindsay.
Oh my God, CGI Joe.
Yeah.
Oh, with their space diapers.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is something that
This is true.
people cannot accept. This one right here, this one. Just pointing out what we see with our eyes, and from a great height upwards, they can't handle it. They say, "Well, it's just." Why are they defending so much? Cartoons,
yeah.
because what we all see every day is flat, 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 flat. No one has ever seen curve, and anyone who has ever said that they've seen curve from going up on top of a tall building, they are full of it. But they use that same argument to say, that going up higher, they should be able to see curve, but you can't see it there either without the help of a fisheye lens.
That's true.
Oh yeah, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
Showing the waters above.
Yeah, and I can prove that all the wandering stars look like Venus here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that boat trail.
Yeah. Because I always check it with my Nikon B1000, and every flat earther will never show you a picture like this. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
This is disinformation. Yeah. This is a good one. Vanishing point.
Mm-hmm. We learned that in art class as children, but apparently it doesn't. It only applies to art and not to reality, because that's what they tell us.
I think we also seen the 100 proofs from William Carpenter in the physics class in my school. That was cool. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
We also seen the Gleason map in my school, and we will show you later some Gleason maps with the time zones. Yeah. And there you will see it only works with the local sun, and the sun is not.
It ain't no 93 million miles away.
Yeah, 93 million. No,
Can you go up for a second to those little
sure.
badges there? Okay,
Operation High Jump.
So everything that these bastards are doing is coded. Operation Fishbowl. Like the wording that they choose and the symbols. And here we have the little penguin on this badge on the left. And why do you think the elites, the so-called elites, chose the black and white tuxedo for their formal attire? It's because it's a nod to the penguin, and it's like this big inside joke. Yeah, penguins.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like this little inside joke. So yeah,
That's true.
wild.
And why is
Yeah, the laurel leaves.
what's the name?
Laurel leaves.
Laurel leaves.
Laurel.
At all, if you watch the World Hoax Organization logo, or
yes,
you know what I mean. Everywhere you have the flat earth in the middle.
Yes.
Also, the on the chapbook you have the flat earth snap.
If you ever feel your computer is too slow, remember NASA landed on the moon using 4 kilobytes of RAM.
Yeah, Johnny Level would say, "I need RAM, Scotty." Yeah, that's true. That's true, Lindsay.
It's true.
And
Yeah, I had fun picking through some memes to find the best ones.
In German, it's called Meeresspiegel. Sea level is called Meeresspiegel. Yeah.
Yep, I've never seen bendy water in my life. So
that's true. Only on one drop.
Yeah.
And that's a good story for Viktor Schauberger, because the dew drops went out of the earth to all the plants.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This is a good one.
Awkward. Yeah, how is that?
Yeah, here we have the undersea cable map. Yeah. That's a good one, Lindsay. You have done great research.
I've done some memeing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one really messes with my head, that people can believe that we're on this insane pattern and stuff, and yet everything stays exactly the same and just in perfect rotation with a fixed central point, and yeah, it's all there for us.
And the cool thing is, from our side, when we watch to the North Pole, the fixed stars all rotate to the left side, to not clockwise. What's the
counterclockwise?
Yeah. And sun, moon, and the wandering stars all move clockwise. But the fixed stars all walks against clocks.
Yeah. Counterclockwise.
Yeah. And this is maybe important information.
Oh yeah.
Because I checked it a lot of times with the Nikon B1000 when I make star trails photography.
Yeah.
And this is a good one, because friend with Eric Dubé and Santos Bonaggi, but this is the first time you will hear it, that the fixed stars walked again the clock.
What does it mean? Oh yeah, so this is a big bug in my craw here, because I've noticed through the process of filtering through crap TV. There's a couple of programs that I'll let my kids watch, but every single time they show this curvy ass horizon, which is not a horizon. They show it always as this big, very very exaggerated curve, which is in direct contradiction to what we see in reality. Are the kids noticing? Wait a second, why do they always show this big giant cartoon curved horizon when we all know that the horizon is horizontal? So it's everywhere. Once you start looking, like when I became a parent, I always thought that was dumb because it doesn't look like reality. When I became a flat earther, it made me really mad because it's everywhere and they do not miss an opportunity to show us this cartoon shit.
Yeah, and why they make the moon looks like a cheese.
A cheese that's happy to see us.
Yeah, and then here we have Star Trek.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're a Star Trek fan, it's okay. You can still be a fan. You can still get some something valuable out of the moral lessons that they share on Star Trek, but reject the rest. All right.
This is a good one because when I see this, I called Dave Marsh, and this one is taken with the B900, and I have a B1000, and Marshy and I did also like a photo shop work like this. On the left side my photograph, and on the right side a CGI from the NASA. Here Marshy wrote truth, and here he wrote lie. Yeah, that's a good one. Maybe you know my photo.
Yes, I've seen that series.
Yeah.
I think you had a few. The Battle for Your Mind.
This will never happen.
What is that supposed to be?
Yeah, they say it's a so last one. This is bullshit.
Right.
So Sun, what's the name? My English is not so good. Please forgive. Sunspot, yeah. They are real, but I often did photos from the sun. You didn't see any sunspot.
If you only knew how much money is spent to brainwash you, you'd realize just how special you really are.
Yeah.
Lots of money, lots of advertising. It is a business keeping us asleep.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Oh, look, proof.
Yeah.
Proof, not poof. You see it, E? Okay, what do we have down here? Ask yourself why no real photos of the spinning ball Earth exist.
Yeah.
Because they don't.
Whoa.
That's true. This is also fishy, Lindsay.
Yes, that's quite a bit fishy.
This is true. This is true. I think this is an important part for the people outside. If you don't understand photograph and you don't know a wide angle lens and a normal lens, this could go wrong with them.
Yeah.
So that they think they live on a globe, but
yeah, I was just talking to my mom about fisheye lenses this morning, and she just couldn't wrap her head around it. She's like, "Well, I just don't know why do you have to?" I'm like, "Well, because it matters, Mom."
Yeah, that's true.
That's okay. I'm mentally ill in her eyes, but that's okay because she still loves me.
That's money, Mom. That's money.
Rolly, I'm here, Rolly.
You little sweetie. Yeah, I don't have too much longer. I've got about 10 more minutes until I have to hop on out of here. Somehow the time just flew by like magic.
That's true.
Observational science, like that is completely discredited nowadays for some reason.
So Lindsay, let's show them one more video, or
No, we can do, I don't know.
Yeah,
Come on, memes.
Yeah, memes.
It's more fun that way because then we're talking and interacting and stuff.
That's true.
We'll go live again soon.
Yeah.
So we'll have more time to get our shit together and actually be
maybe tomorrow before Martin will go live.
Oh gosh, that sounds like a busy day. We'll see. Maybe on Sunday.
But I want to say, oui, Martin.
Oh yeah, if Martin ever sees this, or any of our other friends out there in the realm, hello. Yeah, but Sunday's a good day to do lives because there's not a lot else going on.
Yeah,
there's like John Levi in the morning, and I don't know. I don't think very much else. Here's where you live, you insignificant piece of shit, and don't you forget it. That's what they're telling us.
If you globehead think you live here, you are really a globehead, and yeah, maybe you have a job book. Dummkopf, yeah.
Dummkopf. My accent
This
sucks.
is how it works. Yeah.
Yeah, and the disinformation is going to be about combining all sorts of differing ideas and trying to ascribe it to the flat Earth movement, and it's just not,
Yeah.
people don't know what the hell they're talking about. Let's go, let's go. There are so many different proofs throughout the realm of enormous expanses, but for some reason that's not good enough for people. Ah, yes, one of the flattest places on Earth.
Yeah.
I hope your ice skates are sharp,
We know it.
because we're going.
I have to drink a little bit of my spring water, Lindsay, right?
I'll drink too then, but it's not spring water.
Yeah. If you send me water, I will send you spring water. I hope Santa Spinaci will get it.
I hope it helps him.
Yeah. He hasn't it. At the moment, he hasn't it.
No fly zone, no exploration, no boats may approach. I got into it with some dude on Facebook this morning talking about Borge Ausland, a Norwegian dude who supposedly went 1,800 miles and crossed the South Pole in 1997, and he did it alone. And yeah, I just don't really trust that. It's just me, though.
No. No, I don't trust it.
Y'all got any more of that bendy water? $63 million a day to lie to us. Yeah. It's nice work if you can get it.
And most of the people outside didn't know what the word brainwashed is.
Oh, I just want to address this comment here I see from General E. Stone. Hello, General. I think what we feel is love is just connecting with the universe and others. We come from love, and we're born alone for the first time and seek that feeling again. Yes, it's all about connecting with that source, which we all come from.
Yeah.
And it's very, very beautiful. Okay, down. Lake Tahoe. Ay. Yes, it's all garbage. Let's see if we can scroll down and find something a little bit different. Oh, wait. Go up a little
What's
bit.
gravity?
What is gravity? I don't know. Right.
The Earth is pear-shaped.
Yeah, pear-shaped.
Pear-shaped. This is a good one, Lindsay.
Yeah, oh my gosh. They vary so wildly. Wow, look at those Soviets. That's really steampunk. Good on them for using some artistic creativity there. That one's different.
I also have the video.
Oh really? You do?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that. We should play that next time.
I will look for it and send it to you. I have it on my iPhone. It's really a classic, yeah.
Yeah, we got to stop using the word hello, General, because that word sucks. I know it's an old habit, but I don't want to include hell in my greetings to people.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, look at these beautiful divergent rays. That's what I used to call a god sky when I was a little girl. Like, I didn't know why it was like that, but I always called it a god sky. My mom's like, why are you calling it a god sky? Because.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, more of this garbage.
CGI virus.
Makes me sick. So.
Cartoon virus.
Yeah.
Evolution theory. Is theory.
Oh, fuck.
Dinosaur hoax. And the mask on the baby. And better I don't say it again.
Yeah.
And aliens and
Satan.
Satellites. Satan, yeah.
Jeez.
And the TV.
Oh, it's so gross.
And the astronaut, the
astronaut.
Astronaut who is in the swimming pool.
We haven't been to space. If someone claims that we have been, it's not true. It's not the truth. We have so many astronauts coming out, Buzz Aldrin, confessing because they have a guilty conscience, as they should.
And how many levels do you need that you get the curve?
Just stick them all together, end to end. Or just a really long level. Ay.
Lindsay, tell me when you have to finish.
I've got like 4 more minutes, so we're good for now.
So let's go back to the stream and say
sure.
goodbye. Yeah. And we will remember we are at the half of the.
Yeah, about halfway. All right. Yeah, I got a lot. It was fun collecting them too. There are some really crappy memes too that are just dumb or that are not logical, but I thought that those were some pretty good examples. Yeah. So we had a bit of a rocky start.
Yeah, and we have a lot of comments. I will check them later.
Yes. I have a really, really lame setup here. But in the future, I hope to have 2 monitors like Manny so that we can do a better job of keeping an eye on the chat. But you guys, thank you for being here and for engaging with us.
Very many thank you. And double flat thumbs. It was our first time. Lindsay, now you can sing a song.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, it's only a paper moon hanging over a cardboard sea, but it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. Without your love, it's a honky-tonk parade. Without your love, it's a melody played at a penny arcade. Yes, it's a Barnum and Bailey world, just as phony as it can be. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. Yay!
Yeah, Rolly.
Look at this kid. Yay!
Yeah.
You got a messy face, son. All right.
No.
Yes.
No. Everything is good, Rolly.
No.
But I like that song because they're telling us that it's all fake. It's all fake. And they loved doing that in old Hollywood pictures and stuff and with the lyrics and everything and just telling us. And we're just sucked into this illusion. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so glitzy and glamorous. All the smoke and mirrors. But it's a pretty song anyway. Okay, are we going to go get Edith from class now?
Yeah.
I'm wearing my jacket.
Speak us soon.
We will speak soon, and
sure. And we will go live soon.
Yes, and we will be a little bit more. Oh, Roland.
More professional. Next time we will be a little
prepared.
bit more professional. Yeah. But
don't really have to be.
No.
I mean, we are real people living our lives and trying to spread the truth in whatever way we can. So I'm not too worried about it, but and we're learning. So
that's true. And I want to say thank you to Alex Michael, my old friend.
Yes. Yes. Alex is an amazing musician.
Yeah. Listen to 432 Hertz.
Yes, whenever possible. Oh, and if you're out there
Rolly,
in the world, oh yeah, like Rolly. If you're out there in the world and you're still using earbuds, wireless earbuds, throw them in the garbage and make sure you stomp on them real good first. Yeah, Make sure you get ones that are wired, because that stuff is going to fry your brain, which is what they want.
Yeah, and you
Give
will
you
get
brain
cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been proven. So,
Lindsay,
okay, it's time for me to go.
much love.
Much love, Manny. Thank you so much.
Speak you some. Yes, thank you.
Yay.
Speak you some. Ciao, Rolly. Ciao, Rolly. Flat thumbs, Rolly.
He says ciao. Oh, he can't hear you. Flat thumbs.
All right.
Flat thumbs.
Flat thumbs. Love you, Rolly. Ciao.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Lindsay, we speak us later.
Okay. Sounds
Ciao.
good. Bye-bye.
Bye.